योगी सूरजनाथ, गुरु बुद्धनाथ जी, गोरख सबदी, द sayings of गोरखनाथ। सबदी नंबर 262। रात गई अधरात गई, बालक एक पुकारे, है कोई नगर में सूरा, बालक का दुख निवारे। ट्रांसलेशन बाय भगवान नाथ एंड योगी सूरज। नाइट हैज गॉन, half the night has passed. A child cries out, is there a wise man in the city to take away the child's pain? Night has gone, half the night has passed. A child cries out, is there a wise man in the city to take away the child's pain? Next sabdi 263. This is a reply to the earlier sabdi, in response to the earlier sabdi. दीसती पढ़े ते सारी कीमती शब्द उचार, नात कथे अगोचर बानी, ताका वार न पार। Translation: all that is beheld is precious. Precious is the sound. Nath says there is no beginning or end of this imperceptible world. Some explanation in both Hindi and English. हिंदी और अंग्रेजी में कुछ स्पष्टीकरण। एक बालक प्रतीक रूप से एक व्यक्ति जो बालक हो गया, इस धर्म नाम परंपराओं में, ज्ञातगामिता में, पता नहीं कैसी कैसी धर्म के नाम पर ईश्वर, धर्म पद के नाम पर कल्पनाओं का जंजाल उसने समझ लिया। मतलब जो एक अंधेरा था ज्ञान का, चित्त चेतना में जो अंधेरा था वो समझ लिया उसने कि ये सारा ज्ञान का मसाला, ज्ञात का मसाला बुना हुआ विचार का धर्म के नाम पर, पद के नाम पर उसको समझ में आ गया और वो जंजाल उसने साइड हो गया उससे। मगर फिर भी अंधेरा है, पता नहीं है रास्ते का, तो सो वो खोजी बन गया है। सांकेतिक रूप से सुंदर भाषा में कहा गया है, बालक एक पुकार है, खोजी बन गया है। वो है कोई नगर में सूरा, ऐसा कोई सूर समझने वाला, ऐसा कोई मतलब एक जिसने खोज कर, सूर यानी शूर होता है, वीर होता है, विवेकी होता है, खोजी होता है जीवन के उस तरह से जो एक किसी बोझ लेकर के अंधमान्यताओं में चलने वाला नहीं है, कुछ अपने से करने के लिए जो तैयार होता है उसे सूर कहते हैं। तो ऐसा कोई सूर है कि जिसने अपने से कुछ धर्म के लिए, धर्म की बातों में, जीवन दर्शन की बातों में, जीवन की मौलिकता के बारे में कुछ अनुसंधान किया हो, जानता हो, ऐसा कोई सूर है नगर में जो कि बालक को दुख निवारण की बात करे, समझाए, जिससे कि बालक का दुख का निवारण हो। इस तरह का प्रश्न है बालक का, और उसी के एक रिस्पांस में, उसके प्रतिसाद में, उसके साथ में एक नेक्स्ट शब्द गोरखनाथ जी कहते हैं, दीसती पढ़े ते सारी कीमती, जो भी आप देखते हैं, सुनते हैं, वो सारा मूल्यवान है, महत्वपूर्ण है। कीमती शब्द उच्चार, प्रेशियस इज द साउंड। शब्द उच्चार यानी उच्चारण किए हुए शब्द नहीं, जो उच्चारण अपने आप से हो रहा है। ये पीपल के पत्ते बज रहे हैं, चिड़ियों का गुंजन गायन हो रहा है, तो ट्रैक्टर भी बज रहा है, कोई आया है खेत में काम करने, भीतर भी सारी वेदना है, सारी भाव भावनाएं, सारा तरंग है, उत्पाद व्यय है, प्रकम्पितो है, प्रकंपन है, वेदना भाव भावनाओं का, तरंग का ये सारा नाद है, शब्द है, कीमती शब्द उच्चार। और ये जो हो रहा है अपने आप से, भाव तरंग है, वेदना है, नाद है, पीपल के पत्तों का गूंजन है, चिड़ियों का गायन है, जो भी है ये कीमती है, महत्वपूर्ण है, इसी में ध्यान देना है, इसी को सुनना है। ज्ञात की जगह और मर्यादा समझकर ज्ञात का यथावश्यक विचार का इस्तेमाल करें, बाकी ज्ञात विचार से मुक्त, और जो हो रहा है उसके प्रति यथाभूत सत्य के प्रति दर्शन, उसकी चेतनता सुने, देखे, फील करे, महसूस करे, भाव भावना को कुशलता के साथ, ज़्यादातर काम अंदर करे, कुशलता के साथ, सांस के साथ, इस वेदना के साथ, और इस भाव भावनाओं की भाषा, यही मन की किताब, अस्तित्व की किताब। पढ़े, देखे, देखना ही पढ़ना है, मन से देखना है, आंखों से थोड़ी देखना, मन से देखना, फील करना। आँख खुली हो या चाहे बंद हो, Nath kathe agochar bani. Nath says there is no beginning or end of this imperceptible word. Taka varna par. ये ऐसी बानी है यथाभूत सदर्शनी, और जो अस्तित्व की तरंग चल रहे, जो शब्द चल रहे हैं अस्तित्व में, इसका उपदेश भी इस तरह से, नाथ की वाणी भी इस तरह से अनमोल है, और जो चल रहा है बात, जिसका निर्देश करते हैं नाथ, उसका यथाभूत सदर्शन अनमोल बात। जो तरंग है वो कुछ मोल है उसका, छोटे है बड़े है पता नहीं, ऐसे है वैसे है, सही है गलत है, भड़का देने वाले है, कुछ भी है, मगर उन तरंगों का, उन नाद का, उन भाव पवनाओं का ऑब्जर्वेशन, दर्शन अनमोल है। उस मोल को अब्सॉर्ब करके नथिंग में, शून्यता में निर्जरित, परावर्तित करने की बात है। सम एक्सप्लेनेशन इन इंग्लिश। रात गई, नाइट हैज़ गॉन, हाफ द नाइट हैज़ पास्ड, दिस इज एंड a child cries out. So some person has become childlike, not childish, knowing that all this thought matters in the name of religion, in the name of life, very many traditions and beliefs and ideologies. Oh, he has seen, he has felt within himself, no, this is not, this dark has gone, this thought created dark has passed away, but still darkness is there. He doesn't know what the way is yet. He is open to learn, to inquire. Balak ek pukare, child cries out. Is there a wise man in the city? Is a wise man, intelligent man, transparent man, insightful person, is there some person in the city, so that I go to him open-minded, I go to him with my mind being open, and to inquire, to learn from the way, not this way or that way, thought produced and Tatwari tail spinner ways, no, tail spin ways, no. The actual way, by nature, that is this body mind, and is related with the universal phenomena. So penetrating into the body mind, and that way penetrating into the universal phenomena with ease and naturally with ease. So that way, sir, is there any wise man in the city to take away the child's pain, that his teachings help to take away this innocent, open person's, it is not ignorant but innocence awakened. So that way I inquire, I learn from him and understand it, its worth, and walk on my own and get free from the pain, sorrow, sin. You may call it sin, you may call it sorrow, you may call it dukh. Free it. Not depend on to somebody to free it, to get free from it. No, not Mashiach, not Savior, not Maitreya, not Avatar. Doing it myself, understanding the way. That is what is implied in this sabdi clearly. So the next sabdi is response to this inquiry, to this question from a seeker. And he says, Gorakh says, the next sabdi says that all that is, next sabdi says, the next sabdi says, all that is beheld is precious. All that is beheld is precious. You see, all that is beheld, all that is listened, being listened, the sounds of this people tree, the sound of singing birds around, the tractor is doing this, some farmer is doing some work with the tractor around, this air, sound of this air, this people tree, etc., etc., and likewise within the body, this feeling, the sensations, vibrations, that sound, that feelings, that sensations, feelings, that vibrations, that sounds, wherever there are feelings, vibrations, there are sounds and feelings we feel. So this is natural. We make some string we make a violin strings to vibrate, and that gives some music, some sound, and that gives some feeling. It is so natural. So sound, sensations, vibrations are inseparable, though, but these are but different natures of this one and the same thing. Sound, sensation, vibration, basically one and the same thing. So all that is beheld, looked, heard, felt is precious. Actually, not imagine I am God and Allah, Qayamat and Last Day and Judgment Day. Nothing like that. Whatever you feel, that is precious. Precious is the sound, these sensations, these vibrations, these feelings, and these sounds, these songs. whatever songs of birds, sounds of this people, tree, air, and this feeling, sensation, skill and diligence within. So this is precious. Precious is the sound. Sound, literally sound means sound, vibration, sensation, feelings. That's it. So this is precious. Nath says there is no beginning or end of this imperceptible world. These sounds, feelings, sensations, vibrations go on their own naturally, all through, within and around. And this by observing this, you get insight into the beyond, and that could be also called as Bodhi. Sometimes Bodhi is also referred to as word. Even Supreme Intelligence God too is also referred as word, but without talking about that. And there is no chattering, there is no need to talk about Bodhi. Presence of the mind, what will it talk about it? Presence is matter that we can live. It is never the known. It can be lived, it is never the known. So Nath says, this as it is things going on, listen, feel, listen, look, feel, maybe with eyes closed or open. Feel it like moment to moment, every time being wakeful, being alert, so that it is learning of life. It is not being dull, being open, being alert and learning life per se. Getting transparent into it, this feeling, sensations, observation of this vibration, sound, sensations, vibrations, and that with skill and diligence, and that way being aware of it, and being aware, getting insight into the beyond, emptiness, nothingness. This observation is itself emptiness when it is freedom from thought, and there is the insight into the impermanence, anitya bodh, and so observation is the awakening of bodhi or intelligence, then and there from nowhere, in which there is absorption of this vibration, sound, sensations into nothing, the way of nirvana. So the word samadhi is used so skillfully, sound is used with such infinite depths and immensity of the body, and sometimes or beyond, supreme also, but not in the sense of some vibrations, in the sense of some matters of name and form. The body is beyond name and form. The matter of word as in the field of name and form is one thing. The matter of word as bodhi or intelligence, nothingness, emptiness is quite another thing, fundamentally different, as he said in the very first sabadi. Vasati na sunyam, sunyam na vasti. It is neither manifesting nor emptiness, neither emptiness nor the manifesting, and not sense. So high in the firmament the child speaks, who can name him. About supreme intelligence, Gorak says that supreme intelligence is neither emptiness nor the manifesting or name and form. It is beyond both. And this name and form and emptiness are also distinct realities. Emptiness could awaken in the name and form when this night has gone, half the night has passed, the child cries out. Then we feel our ignorance of ideas, beliefs, traditions, the thought matter. We feel it, its limit, we feel it, and though we don't know the way, but we are open to know life and its mysteries. So inquire, and that way Nath says, all that is behaved is precious. Precious is the sound. Nath says there is no beginning or end of this imperceptible world.